Good morning. Make sure my hair looks all right. What little I got left of it. Hope everybody is doing well. If you're not doing well, then you need to change whatever you're doing so that you will be doing well. Uh, got a little bit of red hot chili peppers going on in the background. Probably going to have to change that here in just a second because I don't know. Can y'all hear it? Can you hear the red hot chili peppers in the background? Let me just go turn that off. I'll be right back. You could hear it faintly. Yeah. Well, I don't want it to interfere with anything, so I just turned it off. I gotta get fired up in the morning sometime, which I've been up since about 5 something, but been outside doing things this morning, but it's a dreary morning. It's kind of cloudy and they got some kind of thing in the Gulf. I don't know. I don't think it's going to turn into anything. If it does, it's just going to give us some rain, which we could use rain. But I'm fine with all that. Let's see what we got. I do got some exciting. Well, I say exciting to me. News here in just a second. Let me just say hello to everybody. I know kind of people dragging in this morning, which I know Shane, great former freelance, he has started doing his lives every morning at 8:30. It's a lot of my folks that would come over here is over there, so it takes them a little while to trickle in now, but that's all right. We got Cottonwood Ranch. Hey, Raquel, she's going to be our guest in a couple of weeks on Friday. Annie, it's 10:02 p.m. I guess I'm pretty close, but it's in the evening, so you just now getting started good, aren't you? Oh, Redbird. Hey, Brenda, how in the world are you? Just listening, have to get breakfast going and then go to town. We'll get your breakfast on. There's Gwen. Good morning. It's good to see each and every one of you this morning. And I want you to know, I really mean that. It's I look forward to these times. Hey, Tarsha. Good to see you here with us this morning. Got Chris and Larry Homestead. Chris, I was able to catch some of your live 10,000 giveaway live. I actually had it on, but I had visitors come at the same time, but I just left it running. So I hope all that went well with you. Hey, Tracy, good morning. It's good to see you from New York City, New York. Let's see. It skipped on me, y'all, but that's all right. But I am correct about the time. That's right. Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this thing on it. Hey, Sherry. It's good to see you this morning. Sherry has what's it called, Sherry? The recipe box. The recipe box at 1 o'clock on Mondays. I don't know. Y'all get me all mixed up on your times. 1 o'clock on Mondays. And you have this little girl on there, Bobby. I can't remember her channel name. But anyway, they do recipes and they cook and talk and all that kind of stuff. And then she has Chatterbox Gals with Shannon from Jaws, Journey Along with Shannon. And I'm not real sure what date that is. It's changed back and forth. They go back and forth on their channels on that. Zany Mae, good morning. I know you've been up and busy this morning because you always are. strip him off peppermint leaves to use in a new recipe coming up. Okay, that's pretty cool. I would like to see that. Not the city. Upstate above wrong. Yeah. If you watch any of Tracy's videos, you'll know he's not in downtown New York. He's way up above all that. Sherry, from supper at the family table. Okay. And then, it's today at 12 p.m. Okay, I get all y'all confused, and I tell you what, it's just this brain don't operate too good, y'all. Hey, Nick, good to see you, my friend. Look, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. Right after I welcome Lydia in. Hey, Sweet King's Garden. Did you put a video up? I can't remember. I knew you had something on Instagram, but I didn't see it pop up in my notifications. It's been a while since you had one up, and I was just wondering if I meant to go check it this morning before I got on here, but I did not. Chatterbox House is today at 12. Okay. I got you. That's with Shannon, Journey Along with Shannon. And then, hey, how are y'all doing? Y'all get rid of all them Basset hounds? Or the one? No, it was just that one. It was a friend of yours that couldn't handle it over in the Hammond, Louisiana area. So if anybody's in the Hammond, Louisiana area, I don't know if they still have a Basset hound for their friend has. Garden to table. Hey, Heather, it's good to see you this morning. And then we got Carmen from Jesus Loving Homestead. Hey, look, I just seen your video on getting out in nature school or outside school, or I'm sorry, I can't ever get names right, but anyway, that looks like that's going to be interesting. And I know it's probably not just centered. I know you doing it with the kids. And I know it's just not centered toward the kids, though. I mean, it's for everybody to kind of watch and see. Yeah, Nature School 101. Okay. Nick from AZ Highland Homestead. Nick, I missed your little pop-up live. These pop-up lives, they're hit and miss with me because I'm in and out, and I see it. But I always try and catch Nick's because Nick's a friend of mine, and I would try and do my best to get his. You did. Okay, new videos up, another on. My goodness, girl. You've been getting after it. I guess you just been stockpiling. Seemed like you went on vacation or something. You got Nature School. Hit that like button. Amen. Amen. Good morning, Ann Dale. I near about called you, see if you want to be my guest today, but then I left my time run away from me. So what I'm going to do today, I just got it pinned. I think it's pinned at the top, so I'm going to get people on here in just a minute. But it was a previous puppy virus that we sold from past litter. Her owner's moving needed to rehome her. She's pending. She has someone come to look at her Wednesday. I pray they get her. Okay. All right. Yeah, I shared out because I've got kinfolk over there around Hammond, Louisiana. And got a sister lives out of Holden. And then I got nephews and their wives and spouses, their children and all that kind of stuff. Anyway. All right. Hold on. I teach forest school physically in person here in our city. We have over 35 families involved, so we decided to try and bring some of these schools to you for free. I got you. Hey, y'all, if y'all hadn't checked out Jesus Loving Homesteader, they're based just out of Fort Worth, I believe, Dallas. They're over there kind of close to Bland's, Promised Land, 12 Stones Ranch, several folks over there. We was going through that the other day. Rich Cat Ranch, I believe, is on there. I got somebody in the green room. I'm going to get him up in just a second. Hey, Mud and Mascara, good to see you. Amanda, good to see you. Gather together, good to see you. Hey, get together. I got something, and let me get Nick up here, and then I want to tell you something. Okay. Hey, Nick.
Howdy, Chuck. How are
You
you?
doing all right? Hey, I let me. I got. It's exciting to me. I don't know if it's exciting to anybody else. I went out this morning and looked at my rabbit hutch, and it's full of fur. Uh, so that means if I understand right, and Glenn or Jessica, whoever's at Together Homestead, they or you might know, uh, I think that's indicating that they're about to have babies.
Sounds
Yep,
like it. Yeah.
sounds like it to you. It was yesterday evening. Yesterday was my date that I had marked down. I didn't know if I'd done my date right or not. I was kind of worried about it. Glenn, I think, had told me how to figure up the date. Uh, so I went yesterday and I put some stuff in the box, so it could like some straw stuff, and I come out this morning. Yeah, everybody seems to agree. There's babies coming. Hey, TNJ. But anyway, this morning when I walked out there, it was slam full of fur. So sometime between yesterday evening and this morning, she's been busy. Uh, I'm excited. Can you tell?
I can tell. Yeah, that's great news. My good friend here in town, he's got a bunch of rabbits, and he had them come a week early for him. So maybe with the heat, they're laying, thinking that they're chickens or quail,
Yeah.
that they're having their kids a little bit early. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. I did not feel in the fur. Jesus Loving Homestead and Glenn said I didn't check inside of it. I looked see if it was moving or anything, but I wanted to wait, give it a little bit of time, uh, and maybe check this evening and see. So all you got to do is just reach in there and just kind of pull the fur back, see if there's anything in it. Uh, I guess. Okay. Check it. I may already have babies. Man, y'all getting me excited. I'm walking the waiting room, the outside the waiting room, about to hand out cigars.
I want you to take all of us out there right now and see what we got out there, Chuck.
Yeah, but well, I don't feel like taking my computer out there, and plus I'm too lazy.
No, I understand. That's just I'm excited for you now, and I'd like to go see what you got out there.
Hey, as soon as I know that they're alive, I mean, I'm always nervous, especially with new stuff. But I'm going to check it out and see what it is, and then I'm going to have it on YouTube. I mean, you got to put stuff on YouTube. Hey, Cody, what's been going on over there, Nick?
Over here, we've just been so busy. It's the season to make hay, I guess, and so we've been real busy with all kinds of stuff. But last night we had a king snake in our Have a Heart mouse trap, and I don't know how that snake got in there, but you know what? It died by the time I got to it, and yeah, it wasn't out there during the day. Danielle found it later on after dark, but it was a big king snake. I mean, probably 3 to 4 feet long.
I see you had it posted on something, Instagram maybe.
Yeah, I posted it on Instagram. I'll put it up this morning on the community tab. But
okay,
that was an unexpected sight. We've never had a snake caught in one of our you know what I'm talking about, Have a Heart mousetrap, where it's got the things on both sides and it closes in.
Yeah.
And we've been catching a whole lot of mice, but we were trying to catch the pack rat that's been eating our onions and I don't know what else it ate. Danielle's so mad at that rat, but
I bet she is.
We got let's see, 4 different traps out there, and this one trap just keeps catching the mice, but it's caught 2 mice in the last 2 days. And I think it must have caught a third because that snake went in there. It wouldn't have went in there unless there was a mouse in there, I think. So, anyways, yeah, it was the strangest thing I've ever seen. And I was really bummed out that it was dead in there, because that's our first and foremost way that we control rodents here, is letting the snakes just do their thing. And we have 3 species of snakes that we know of on our property, and they're all non-venomous, so they scare the life out of Danielle. But
oh yeah, yeah.
But they're in the garden constantly. We see them there all the time. And anyway, and you got all kinds of great people in here, Chuck.
Yeah, I do. It's kind of an assortment this morning, and I'm proud to see it. I got them all the way from sea to shining sea.
Yeah, and even Canada.
Even up in Canada, got Raquel, and got Oklahoma, got Texas. T&J, I'm not real sure where y'all are from. Y'all Oklahoma, Kansas? I remember you saying, but for the life of me, I'm not good at remembering stuff. She got it a bit later on that. Got it done yesterday. ETA's July the 29th. All right, y'all got that settled, I hope. Oklahoma, that's right. I was thinking, well, I seen you had went to some kind of shoot dang or something. I don't know, one of them get-togethers over there. And Lazy Day from the Lone Star State. Good to see you, Jesse. Anyway, I interrupted you, Nick. I probably did.
That's all right, Chuck. I mean, I get distracted very easily. You know that. But yeah. Otherwise, whatever's going on here, I think that's what you asked me. And we've got 6 chickens that we got this spring that should be laying pretty soon, I hope. And so that'll be interesting to see. We got a few Easter eggers and stuff, so we don't know exactly what kind of eggs they'll be laying, but that's exciting. And then our garden is just crazy good right now. So
how's the weather over there? Have you been getting any kind of rain?
We just barely got a little bit of sprinkles last night, and we really need the rain. We've had one storm really come through a couple weeks back, but we're real light on the rain, and we're supposed to be getting monsoons every afternoon at this time of year, and we haven't been getting them. So it's very, very dry here, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good for fire danger and all kinds of other stuff. So
yeah, y'all deal with that the forest fire or the I don't know,
yeah,
but they're just kind of big fires that burn everything.
Yeah, the western wildfires that burned through the forest. We had a big one in April and burned, I think it was 10,000, 12,000 acres right south of town, which is, the wind blows south to north most of the time here. So that was not a good fire to have. And then Flagstaff, which is just north of us, it's up by Mountain Grandma. They had a huge fire. I think it was 20,000 acres or something like that. So yeah, it's a real concern.
I always wondered about this. One of the things I hear about these big forest fires, especially over in that part of the world, is because they won't let them do management on the land. They won't let them cut trees, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I don't know about that, but it seems like there's always these big wildfires that go through and destroy thousands and thousands and thousands of homes and everything. And it seems like if it done that it'd clear all that mess out. And I guess maybe it does, and it just takes over time. It comes back in and does it again or something.
Yeah, well, I think there's a few things that kind of cause us to be in the situation that we're in now, and one of them is Smokey Bear, the Smokey Bear campaign. I think that was a good thing in general, but I think that it was a little bit extreme. You know how us humans are; we kind of get extreme in our management, and we go too far one way, and then we come back too far the other way. And I think that was kind of one of the things, is that they put out so many fires and caused. Hey there, we got another Canadian in the house. But when they don't let the way things were designed to work, the natural way of whatever, lightning strikes to have fires in certain places and all that, then you get all of these trees kind of competing together, and just creates a big bunch of kindling that's ready to go up in flames. And so around here, they're doing actually a really good job of maintaining the forest right around town. But once you get about 5 to 10 miles outside of town, they don't do so much. They just kind of let it go and do its thing. And that's where we start getting the big fires, because there's so much fuel to burn. Whereas near town, they'll take it out and make sure that it's not so much a hazard. So I don't know. I don't like us spending a whole lot of government money on repairing the mistakes we've made in the past, but I think there's a balance in there somewhere. So
it probably is. And again, I don't know. We don't have. I mean, I'm sure we have a few, but nothing like what you hear out west. As far as all them forest fires, I had a cousin lives out in California, and last year, maybe been the year before, I can't remember now, but she had it come real close to her. I mean, she was showing picture. I think they had to evacuate and everything, but it's just an eerie look. I guess smoke and everything coming at them. But
yeah, well, California has kind of been the worst with their history. Growing up in California and living there for so long. Hey, the North Branch. I'm telling you, Chuck, I saw little tiny sticks of trees growing up all together, real close together, and where you couldn't even see through the thing. I mean, animals couldn't even get through, not even squirrels, because it's so thick with tiny little trees that all grew up together. And they never thinned that stuff out. They thought it was better to just kind of leave it alone and not thin it out. You know, they don't want to cut any trees. Now they're starting to go back and fix all that. But yeah, California was real bad there, especially about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with a lot of the politics and stuff involved.
Yeah,
I'm sure,
absolutely.
And there's money at the end of it somewhere, I'm sure. Which I mean, who am I? I don't know nothing, so I don't have the answer. So I don't reckon I have a dog in that fight.
I don't know. I think you're a humble man. You know a lot more than you lead on to. But
it's better that way.
It keeps you out of trouble. Yep. So
hey, I got out. How you like this going on? I'm starting to look like Nick from Arizona. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. You just gotta just be lazy for a couple more years, and you'll look just like me. That's right. Leave that razor alone. Just let it rust on the shelf. Yep.
Well, I'm sure it'll come off soon, because it just aggravates me to death sometimes.
Well, what I found is that if you let it grow past a certain point, then it starts getting soft and not so sharp on the ends of the whiskers, and then when it turns around and pokes you, it doesn't irritate your skin. So
you got to get past the point where it's just all sticking straight out, huh?
That's right.
A little bit.
Yep, it's like a haircut. You got to get past the awkward stage if you want to let it, grow out longer. But
I need a haircut.
I do too. That's why I wear this hat. That's my trick to, show I need a haircut real bad right now too.
I need beer balm, whatever that is.
Just throw your used motor oil in there. That's all you need. Just use motor oil right in there. It keeps it nice and shiny.
Get you some 30 weight, and kind of massage it in.
That's right. Don't use that 5 weight. That's way too thin. It'll be gone in a second.
Found the thumbs up on the PC. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Jerusha has some good advice here, I think. Just had to buzz my husband's bears. Especially around his nose and lip, because he doesn't like it putting his nose hair going out in his mouth when he eats. I know, I know she meant beard, but
The autocorrect, I think.
I'm easily amused. We done got us a troll in here, y'all, and I put it on subscriber only, so I don't know how all that works. And bacon grease, there you go. There you go.
Oh, then you're gonna be having all the grown men and dogs from all around following you around everywhere. Bacon grease, yeah,
Oh,
that's smell real nice though.
well, we live in South Mississippi, so ain't no telling who might be following us around. Men, dogs, women.
You've hit it big. You got a troll.
Hey, I had one, but I tried to. Steven said if you put it on subscriber mode only.
Yeah, they must have subscribed to you for a little while, I suppose. I don't know.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? And look who's in the house, in the house, in the house. Got Rochelle.
Hey, Rochelle.
And nobody, it's not on subscriber only?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I must not hit save.
I know that feeling.
All right, Nick, handle it. I'll be right back.
All right, Chuck.
Can you handle it for me?
I can hold it down, yeah.
Hold it down. I'm going to, which you might, can you still see me?
Let me see. I'm looking at comments right now. Yeah, I can see you.
Well, I'm going over here to YouTube Studio, and I'm going to see if I can do it while I got you in here.
Well, I'm telling you, you might have had a troll, but you got some really great people up in here.
I got some of the best, don't I?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is great. And, you know, I don't blame any of them for being in here because your live streams are some of the ones that I really try not to miss. It's yeah, it's hard to hit all the live streams, you know, but yours is one that I really enjoy, Chuck, and I'm glad to be on here as well. It's just great to see so many really great channels that I really love watching all of their videos, but I haven't been able to lately just with all the stuff we've had going on. So it's good to see them in here.
I let it get to me. Hey, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed the subscriber thing. So maybe, hey, Scott, I appreciate it. I must not hit save when I went in there before the thing. I must not have hit save. You know, you got to hit that save button.
Yeah.
There's Danielle coming in. Thank you so much. Sarah, did I say hello to you? I can't remember if I did or not, but hello. And got Misha. Good morning, Misha. Always good to see Misha. And I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Misha or Misha? I'm going to call you Misha. It don't really matter.
I believe it's Misha, but maybe I'm wrong too.
Well, I'm just going to call her what I want to call her. It don't really matter. So, and she can fuss at me all she wants to. It's not going to change.
I saw that we got 3 countries represented here now, or at least 3.
Yeah, Canada, Australia, and the United States. Is that right?
Those are the 3 I'm thinking of. Yeah.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. We just need to get some from some of the Far East countries, and well, that might have been that troll.
That could have been. Yeah, I don't know if any of our Filipino friends are in here, but I wonder whether or not people from Mexico in here. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. Do you speak Spanish at all, Chuck?
See?
That's
it.
Que bueno.
That's the limit to my my Spanish.
You don't even know how to say baño? That's baño. The other one you need to know. Baño. That's what bathroom. Bathroom. Yeah, you gotta know that. I mean,
baño. I will remember that. Oh yeah, and you forgot Texas.
Of course, I forgot Texas. We got 4 countries represented here.
Sarah can count to 10 in 4 languages.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
That's impressive, Sarah. I'm not real sure where that's going to come in handy, but I mean it's impressive. It's I guess a good, interesting trivia. Barb, did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did. And Phil come in. Phil from Nashville, Indiana, got the sweetest little grandbabies and helps him out on the farm, splitting wood and driving tractors and riding golf carts into ponds and uh,
What's Belinda up to this morning?
Blenda's actually working.
Yeah.
That's another thing I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about. And she's wanting to come home, and I don't blame her. She works with her brother. Her brother is a pharmacist. Her brother and sister-in-law, both of them are pharmacists, and they own an independent pharmacy up about 20 miles from us. And when they started, it was a small hometown pharmacy, and it wasn't real busy. I mean, it had the regular customers, but he got in there and built that thing up, and they are just crazy. I mean, the pharmacy business is just out this world. And hey, Laura, it's good to see you. Anyway, she does a lot of their books. She does the pharmacy tech. She counts pills and all that. She does a lot of the calling, she sets up the sink, where they sink the medicines. And it's just, it's a big deal. And not only on top of that, they have started doing a coffee shop. They build on to it, build a coffee shop, ice cream, coffee, and all that. So she's got all that taken care of. And it's just about wore her down. She don't want to just quit and leave him in a bind. But we are trying to get some ducks in a row to maybe down the road, maybe a year from now, see if we can get her home and not be too hurt financially, because what a lot of hers goes to our playtime, if that makes, our vacations, different things like that. I don't know. Y'all got any ideas? I know Chris and them was in here. She's got 100 different things going on her property, but we want to do something we can do together here at the house. And I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Well, it sounds like since you got a troll, I mean, you're going to be making tons of YouTube money now because you hit the big time. Now you got a troll in your live stream. And then you got rabbits, I guess you could be a rabbit farmer, sell off all these rabbits. You got so many people excited about your rabbits.
Yeah, they do got a feel for everything. Playtime. Y'all don't have playtime? I stepped right into that, Nick. I messed up. I forgot it was Rochelle. And I was thinking, innocent, blah, blah, vacation. Change the subject.
Well, I was thinking that pharmacy sounds like a happening place to be, especially, I don't know, for me, like 20 years from now when I need all my medications, I just go over there, drink coffee, eat some ice cream, get some medications. Yeah. Maybe go to the doctor after that and get some more prescriptions, come back. I mean, that'd be my whole day right there. Just,
That is the life. Really, that's the life that a lot of people live. Their life is centered around that drugstore. And to me, it's sad. So many people are, you got to have medicine. But a lot of it is just, I don't know how they afford it. I really don't.
Medicare pays for a lot of stuff. I'll tell you what, my parents, they love their Medicare.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get myself out of the sun here. Sorry, I got the sunshine in good right now.
That's fine. While you working on that, I'm going to go back up here and say hello to Shannon. Shannon, it's good to see you.
Hey, Shannon.
I was talking about you earlier with y'all's Chatterbox Gals. That's today, I believe, at 12. You and Sherry. So I did a short of a wild cottontail that didn't move. It got over 2,500 views.
Oh, wow.
See, that's my plan, Nick, is to make millions off of YouTube and sell rabbits. And I mean, it's like you see right through me. You can read my mind, one-page book, can't you?
I mean, it's either that or become a professional cat fisherman. I think that's one of your callings as well. You sure can catch those catfish.
Hey, I tell you what, I love catching them too. But the problem with that is, Nick, I'm getting older. And getting older means I don't have the energy I used to have. And walking up and down, listen, that hill is like that there at the camp. I mean,
yeah.
It's like that. And you walked out a couple of times. Look at this. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I like how Nick just looked off to the distance. Chuck's.
That's what I'm good for.
I'm missing these comments. I probably need to miss them. My plans are to make millions, but so far it's only in my dreams.
Well, you mentioned Chris and Larry, and I just say, don't use her as a model for doing all these things, because I don't know how she does all the things she does. She has so many things going on. I mean, more than just about anybody I know. And then I saw pigs in the back of her Jeep, and I'm thinking, wow, Chris, I don't know. She's really ambitious, and she does so much with her little Jeep. She's all over the place all the time. I mean, I went and I got this quail cage set up, and I didn't really want the quail, but I didn't tell the guy I was buying it from I didn't want the quail. But I called up Chris and I said, hey, Chris, you want however many quail it was, like 20 quail? And right away she's like, yeah, I'll meet you at the Tractor Supply, no problem. So, and I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. Chris does a lot of stuff. And then if you looked at, how she makes her tumblers and all her different earrings and all the stuff that she does, I'll tell you, that lady does a whole lot. So I wouldn't use her, as a template unless you're, you're planning on just being busy every moment, because she's busy a lot.
So I don't want to get too busy. I don't want to interrupt her with my playtime. Rochelle and Raquel. It's something about how those two names rhyme and how much trouble they give me. It must be something about it. Hey, look, if you come in into the green room, you got to show your face, or I can't bring you up, because we've had a troll already. And I don't want, I've seen somebody get up and do some very vulgar things, and we ain't having that. We ain't having it. So you got to show your face.
Something that came to mind, Chuck, is our pastor was talking about this Sunday about being busy. And he said, busy is a product of your schedule, but hurried is a product of your state of your soul. You could have a hurried, if your whole soul is hurried, that's not a good thing, but your schedule can still be busy and you aren't necessarily hurried. And I thought that's interesting. I haven't heard that before.
I like that. That's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You apologized. Hey, I hope you know I'm just picking with you, Rochelle. I really do like. I do. I never would do anything to hurt you, hurt your feelings in any way. Well, I might, but not intentionally.
We all know you, Chuck. You don't even need to say that.
I hope so. I hope people know that I wouldn't intentionally do anything to do anything. I'm sorry. I was trying to catch up. I missed so many in the chat, and I hate that about myself, because I try and keep up with it, but I have a hard time paying attention to who I'm talking to, what I'm thinking, and what in the chat. It's just too much for a small mind.
Well, I understand that, and I mean you're like big time now, so you got to realize that all those big time YouTubers, they can't read all the comments. So you're doing pretty good, in my opinion.
I seriously am. I have been thinking, and I do that every once in a while. Contrary to popular opinion, I've got to. There's some YouTube. There's some videos that I got to get made out. I want to. I want to have a video. I don't want my channel to just be lives. I enjoy lives more than anything else because I get to interact, especially like today. You come up and I hadn't talked to you in, I mean, a good little while.
Yeah.
And so it's good to catch up. But not only that, it's good to see these people in the chat and talk to people, catch up. It's just like a family reunion almost. But anyway, I do want to come up with my brain don't come up with creations too good on video content because I'm worried that the content is just like everybody else's. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I don't want that. And then I don't want to be stereotyped either. Everybody say, "Oh, Chuck, you got to watch Chuck's videos. He's funny." Well, what if I want to put something serious on there? So, something that can change the course of this world, and people will just say, "Oh, that's just a funny video," and it could have changed the course. I could have cured cancer or something.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh no, that's just Chuck goofing off over there." Does that make sense?
It does. It does make sense to me, and I think. I don't know. I don't see you as just being funny. I think of you as being funny in your lives for sure. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of different content on your channel from great musical performances, right? But
right. Hey, you nailed the right description when you said about the musical performance. You said great. And I agree with that. I mean, the only thing that exceeds my greatness is my humility.
Well, there you go, being funny again. How are we supposed to take you seriously, Chuck? No, I'm just joking. No, I think I think I understand your concern, and it's that you don't want to be pigeonholed into a stereotype, right? For all your stuff, and you don't want to be seen as doing the same thing as everybody else does, also. And I think that's good. The only feedback I can give you is just keep doing what you're doing because we all love you and love your videos. But you can always improve, and I say that to everybody, even the best of the best, they can improve. But I think for me, one of the challenges I have is doing things in a new way, showing things differently. Like for instance, I might want to get some. I have a tendency to just kind of hit record and just kind of film everything, right? Continue to film everything, and there may be some cuts where I do some editing, but by and large, I'm just doing kind of a one take thing, and I'm trying to think more about it being a script that I'm following, sort of, whether that's with my voice or with different shots I'm getting, right, that are more that I can put in there and make it more. I don't know if cinematic's the right word, but more.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
More of an interesting thing to watch rather than just Nick blabbing on and taking the camera with him. So, which I'm good at doing that. But anyway, that's just kind of my thought. Is that how can you do that in a way that differs from other people, right? I think that's what you're getting at,
and not just different from other people, different from myself.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the same thing over and over and over. I don't want it to be the same song. You get tired of hearing the same tune all the time. If that makes Anyway.
What is this comment you put up on the screen? I don't like that one bit, Chuck. No,
Well, I just figured you needed to see it. Apparently, he sent you. I don't know if he sent you snail mail or email.
Hey, I opened it, and you know what? Wendy from Willoway Ranch was the only person that was there who sent me mail. So, I mean, I don't know. These people don't show up for the lives that I have their mail on. And I sent Jesse a direct message on both Instagram and Facebook and said, hey, I'm going to be opening up your mail. But anyway, I don't open up mail very quickly, and that's something I'm looking to change. So,
hey, and Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead don't either, because I emailed them about being my guest today, and of course I granted it. I emailed them yesterday.
That sounds like me. I gave Jesse about 15 minutes before I went live. Just say, hey, I'm going to open up your stuff. He could have been at the doctor or getting groceries or whatever. Like, I don't know where you were, Jesse, but I opened up your mail. Yeah.
The sun on your beard is awesome.
Well, I'm going for this new zebra striped beard look today. Now I got these mini blinds, and it's still 7 a quarter to 8 over here in Arizona. So yeah, slowly I'm gonna look normal, but yeah, I got a cool new trend started here with my zebra beard.
As soon as mine gets down that long, that big, I'm going to open up my blinds. I'm going to have to do it on the other side of the house, though.
Yep. That's good. Well, I would enjoy having another person with a zebra beard.
Hey, let me say this because I just noticed the time. Andale has her live next at 10 o'clock Central Time. And I know all y'all know Andale and you love her, and so do we. And so I always want to try and mention, and if you would go over there and check her out if you can. I know you got things to do, but at least go there and say hello to her. And then at 11, you got Danny Days, I think. She's coming on. And that's 11 Central. And then at 12, I mentioned Chatterbox Gals. If you want to get in there with a bunch of gals chattering, they'll chatter your ears off. I guarantee you that. I was a guest on that one time, and I was proud to do it.
Yeah, they're great. Sherry and Shannon over there. Yeah,
they are. I like them.
It's good.
They're good folks. Somebody messed with Shannon the other day. I don't know who it was, but can you imagine being rude to Shannon?
No. I don't understand what that would be about, man.
I can't either. And just to think of somebody being rude because she's so nice to everybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, LB.
I see you got watered down coffee over there, Chuck.
Yeah, I got to drink me a little water every now and then to rinse this tea out of my system.
We had this get together on Saturday for a bunch of us at church, and our worship pastor was there. And he said, "I don't drink tea or coffee. That stuff just seems disgusting to me." And he grew up on the East Coast and the South. He met his wife in Louisiana, and she loves sweet tea, But he said, that stuff's disgusting. You guys are drinking a bunch of bean and leaf juice. I thought, yeah, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound too great, does it?
It don't sound too good. He said all he drinks is Coca-Cola, son.
Yep.
All natural.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he was drinking a root beer or something, Dr. Pepper or something at that time. So yeah, you're right.
What part of Louisiana did he say?
Oh, I don't remember where. So she grew up in Louisiana, and I think he grew up on the East Coast, kind of all over the place. But they were outside of Boston before they moved over here. So yeah.
Well, see, I grew up in Louisiana for the most part. I said grew up there. I mean, I spent a good bit of my life in Louisiana and graduated high school from Louisiana.
Well, I'll have to ask her exactly where she's from, but Yeah,
I grew up right outside of Baton Rouge, just east of Baton Rouge, Denham Springs
Okay.
area.
Yeah.
If she knows where that is. Hey, Teresa, good to see you, man. I tell you what, she made a chicken and a mushroom gravy, and it looks some kind of good. I could near about taste it through the screen.
Have you been doing many cooking videos lately? If you have, I haven't seen them.
I haven't. I actually filmed one sometime this week, or last week. I can't remember now. I think it was last week. I filmed something. I didn't like it. I just didn't. I mean, I got it filmed. I don't even know. I don't even think I edited it or anything. But I looked at it and I said it's boring.
I know. If I had $1 for every time I filmed something and then just deleted it, I do that a lot.
Hold on. What are you talking about, Mark? Chad, the Queen surprised me and took me to Jerome and Prescott.
Yeah,
yeah.
Colt's Barbecue. That's my place.
Okay, that's over in Arizona, Jerome and Prescott.
Yeah, that's where we are. Jerome is just over the hill from us, and Prescott's right down the road.
Hey, Wendy, good to see you. And I forgot to mention, I was going to say hello to Jeff and Steph, Growing Farmyard. They're out of Canada. And y'all, you're putting your videos like 2 months ago, planting, and I'm thinking, okay, these chicks are little, or this garden is, y'all get way behind on things, but really you're up to speed. They can grow a great garden, and they just got it going on up there in Canada. But their videos are a little behind. I think they got sick a while back. But I do like Jeff and Steph. Anyway, I interrupted. I know I interrupted, but that's just me, Nick. You know me by now, don't you?
I do, Chuck, and that's just fine. Yeah, no, I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, that Colt Barbecue, that place, they can cook some mean barbecue, and they encouraged me to get a charcoal smoker instead of a pellet grill. All my friends got these pellet grills that they smoke meat, on their grill, and it's like cooking while they're sleeping because it's all Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and drops of pellets in, and they cook their briskets, and it's done by morning. They can have it with their eggs or whatever. Yeah. And anyway, I decided to go with the charcoal grill where I got to throw a split of wood in there every half hour to an hour, and anyway, it's a lot more tasty with that charcoal smoker, but it's a lot more work too.
I've got an idea on Hendrickson Family Farm, and Dale, 9 Acres, and who else? Kettle Kitchen, Tony. They got a collaboration coming out in September, and I've got an idea. It's on end of the year grilling. I think grilling, smoking, something like that. It's going to come out in September, but I got an idea on that I think I can get into, and I may enjoy doing. So stay tuned. Let me get my finger on my. Stay tuned. I
want to know more about it. Can you give us any other hints?
It involves building a grill. That's all I got to say.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to this.
And maybe a wild hog leg quarter, but I'm not sure on that yet. Somebody came in. I want to say hello to him. Danny came in. Hey, Danny. Good to see you. Yeah, you're bad late because we're about to get off here and go see Ann. And then Tony and Joni from Creekside Maples, they come in, and we appreciate them coming in. I believe their live is 6:00 Central tonight. Get over there and try and support them. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Check out short we did on BTC Texas Twinkies. I will do that. I sure will. When did you put that up? It don't matter. I'll get over and look. Uh, Charcoal. I use wood too a lot of times. You ever use wood for your charcoaling or for your grilling?
Yeah, so I just start it with charcoal, and then if I can keep it hot enough, I don't add any more charcoal in the whole burn. I just keep putting in splits of wood, So
Yes.
my problem is that up here in at 5,500 feet, we don't have a whole lot of good hardwoods besides oak. So I got to go down to the valley, the desert floor, and where they got lots of mesquite, and go get a bunch of mesquite because I sure like the flavor of mesquite. But
Let me get Laura up here real quick to
Hi.
join our crew.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, just up here real quick. Well, where you're sending people over to Andale in just a few minutes. Sorry, I missed your message.
That's all right. It's seriously, it's okay. It was last minute. And what happened? There was a couple other channels that I've been meaning to get for several months now, and I finally texted them, and things came up at the last minute where they couldn't make it. And I said,
Okay.
I knew that you were. I seen you on a live or something. Maybe it was yours and Chris's, and I said, "Well, I got to have Laura on there because I know during the day she probably can make it." And
Yeah.
I'll get you next time.
Sometimes Chris has the Monday off, but he doesn't today. So,
I got you.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, and today is Tuesday, so he wouldn't have off today anyway.
no,
You already messed up. Hey, let me tell you this.
I've messed up the days. Yes.
You've already messed up the days. Everybody here probably already knows Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead. If you don't, you need to go check them out. They are building a place, a life. I'm going to say it that way, in Tennessee, east central Tennessee, I guess. North
Central Tennessee. Yeah.
Northeast central Tennessee. Anyway, I just missed one direction. So if you go west, you're not going to find them. But if you go northeast or central, they're going to be in there somewhere.
North Central Tennessee.
They left Oregon, moved to Tennessee, bought them this big, humongous property. They're going to build a house on it, build a life on it. And it's fascinating, y'all. Fascinating. Y'all going to love it. Hey, y'all talk among yourselves.
But right now we're on hold.
Hey, do you need something?
Because we're waiting for money. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing well. I was just thinking about that big fire that came through your place. How long ago was that? A couple months ago?
That was in the spring.
Okay. Well,
Early spring.
Like March or April?
Yeah.
I'm
That fire was lit
my
on
daughter,
purpose.
and she's at work, and she normally don't call me while she's at work because and when she called, it kind of scared me a little bit. I thought maybe something was wrong. Hey, Road Dogs Custom, good to see you.
Hello, road dogs.
Well, look, I know you hadn't been on here very long, Laura, and I've been distracted and all that, but I do appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna get up with you, okay?
Okay.
And I'll email you or something here in a little bit.
I think I need to change the email on my page because Chris has the email. So if you're sending emails to me right now, it's going to Chris, and he's not opening up as much as he used to.
I understand.
Because I'm doing all the YouTube stuff while he works like a dog. So,
well, you can get on my and
yes.
email me, and then I can get your email from that. How about that?
Okay, there we go. That sounds good.
Let me tell y'all something real quick before you go, because we ain't got but like a minute. I asked prayer for a little girl, one of my little church members. She's a week older than my granddaughter. She's 5 years old. She had Cheerum something, what I don't know the name of it, where your brain comes out your skull.
Okay.
And they had she had a big cyst down her spine. They had to take that off. Anyway, they done all that. They actually sent her home last night.
Okay.
But I just got a text that said that she had a horrible night, still nauseated, throwing up, and obviously, got a headache and all that.
It takes a while for that to all come back together. It you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
neurons have to reroute, and so it takes a while. And so, yeah,
Man, it hurts my heart. It
yeah,
does. She's such a sweet little. Look, she come to church one time, and when she hadn't been born maybe a year or so, came to church, not even a year because she wasn't. I mean, I was still able to hold her as a baby. She had a bib on that said, "I love my pastor." No, it said, "I love
Oh.
Brother Chuck." That's what it said. I love Brother Chuck. And I was like, yeah.
Amen.
She has my heart, y'all. But
Well,
seriously, y'all keep praying for her. Hey, full blown
yes,
country.
yes, we will be
back
praying
to walk.
for her. Thank you for that, so that I can have her on my list. And
Well, I know not everybody prays, but a lot of the people that I know on here in my chat and that I subscribe to and follow, they're you, Nick. I got a lot of confidence in both of y'all, and I just appreciate it so much. So,
What's her name again, Chuck?
her name is Briar, Bryar, Briar, like the Briar Rose.
All right.
And I do appreciate it. But look, we're gonna have to get off here, and all y'all in the chat that's talking about praying for, man, y'all don't know how much that means to me. I'll go to tearing up here in a second. She grabs me hard on the heart. But
yeah,
let's all go over to Andale. At least go over there and say hello, and let her know we're thinking of her. And if you can stay, and if you can't, just she understands that too. But
hey, Triple Threat.
so I appreciate all of y'all coming. Nick, appreciate you coming up in the chat with me. And Laura, I know you didn't get to come but for just a few minutes, but Nick, I appreciate you coming up and spending the morning with me.
Hey, my pleasure, Chuck. And you know what? When you talk to Laura some more, ask her about leading worship for 3,000 ladies. Just heads up that you need to ask her about that story. That's a pretty awesome one.
I am. I just found out she does stuff like that. So I'm very, very curious, but I'm not going to get into that right now because we got to go. But look, everybody, we love y'all. God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.